Welcome back to the Armchair Meddler, where I review news videos, usually of a sensational nature, and I give you my opinion. Even though you didn't ask for my opinion, that is what makes me the Armchair Meddler. So, this is interesting. So, apparently, California is, California bill could pay you $2,000 to convert gas car to EV. Okay, so apparently this is going to be one of those only in California type stories, okay? So, yeah, before we get into this video, if you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. Also, give this video the thumbs up. That would be much appreciated. So let's not delay. Let's get into this video and see what all of this is about.
Nutty story out of Santa Rosa involving one very...
Okay, somebody said it. Somebody said it on the panel. Nutty story. That is exactly what I was expecting.
busy woodpecker.
Yeah, and big bucks for converting your car to an EV. We have KTLA's Andy Reesmeyer joining us now with all the breaking thoughts.
Thank you, guys. That is correct. I am here. It is Tuesday. Feels like Monday.
It does.
But I'm here. So how about some electric buzz today? The future of driving in this state, of course, is electric, but it's expensive. Now, California might pay you to convert your gas car. Of course, there's a catch. A proposed bill would give people a $2,000 rebate for the process. The program will cost the state around $2 million a year. The bill is sponsored by SEMA, a car modification trade group. They say EV conversion is becoming more popular. Sounds good, right?
Okay. So here's the thing. There are so many people out there who absolutely love their gas-powered cars. They do not want an electric vehicle, and just the thought of ripping your vehicle apart, taking out the engine, and putting in, a bunch of batteries and circuit boards and all that sort of stuff. I don't know. I myself personally, that disgusts me. It's like, why would I want to do that? And then the thing is that $2,000 isn't going to cover much, because you're going to have to put a charging station in at your house. I mean, you could use a public one, but the thing is that the gas vehicle is so much more convenient. It takes you maybe 5 minutes to fill up on gas and you're back on the road again. An EV could take you, I don't know, it depends on how far your battery's drained, but it could take hours or even days, and you might laugh at me about that, but there's actually a video on YouTube of a guy with an all-electric Humvee, and he plugs it into his garage, and the computer display on the screen says it's going to take about a week to fully charge the vehicle. It's not a joke. If you want, you could actually look that video up. But anyhow, let's get back into this one and see exactly what they're talking about.
Here's the rub. Converting your gas car to electric could cost $30,000 or more. So the $2,000.
Okay, so the cost is actually going to be $30,000, and they're going to pay you $2,000 to convert. Oh, let me jump in line for that. That sounds like a great deal, right?
Isn't going to get you very far. But that's just today. Costs, of course, are coming down, like all technology. One French company claims that they can do the conversion for around $5,500. Still expensive, but cheaper than a brand new car. And I think that a lot of people who own like classic cars.
Okay, so I'm just going to say it. These people have lost their minds. The people who are pushing these electric vehicles, they have lost their minds. Okay? Why can't they just live and let live? You want an electric vehicle? Have your electric vehicle. If somebody wants a gas-powered vehicle, let them have their gas-powered vehicle. But instead, they have to try to force it down people's throats. They're trying to force these electric vehicles down people's throats, and there are a lot of people who do not want them. In fact, the majority of people don't want them. But the minority is trying to push it on to people. All right, let's continue.
And they're okay with, losing. And a lot of them driving a classic car is the sound and the old school motor, but especially if you have a car that's just like super old and is breaking down all the time, swapping out with something like an electric vehicle, or at least an electric motor, I think is a little bit attractive.
Yeah, I think it's attractive.
Really? Okay, so it's attractive to get let me see, $2,000 check from the government, but yet it's going to cost $30,000 to do the conversion. So you have to pay $28,000. That's attractive, really?
But I would, if it costs 30,000 to convert, I would rather just get a new car.
At this point,
At
that's
30
fair.
grand,
30 grand,
absolutely.
it
Just
has
get
to
an
come down.
electric car.
Yes, I already know how
No, I'd rather just get another gasoline powered car.
that one feels about it. But the whole time she's just shaking her head.
No, and I drive like
You're
a
a hybrid,
half.
right?
Like I do a hybrid. I am not sold on all electric all the time. I drive too much. I drive too much, and for me, that's not
Exactly. Good point.
practical.
And I
don't
think
drive
as
a
a
lot.
woman too, you know,
Yes.
it's dangerous,
I
you
have
know.
a girlfriend that got stuck in the boonies in her Tesla, and she had to wait overnight for AAA to come get her to take her to a plug-in station. Heck no!
And I'm like,
That is a great point. A very good story of exactly what can happen. When you run out of juice in an electric car, nobody shows up with like a battery to give you a little bit of juice so you can be on your way. That's not the way that it works. Okay, it's not like when you're in a gasoline powered car and they can show up with a little gas can and give you about a gallon of gas and you're on your way to the gas station to fill up, which takes about 5 minutes. Okay, it doesn't work that way in electric vehicles.
let me get a Tesla.
Yeah, no,
that's
I
all
know.
want.
My husband has one, and you know, I don't know, it makes me a little nauseous.
My car is a hybrid. My car is a hybrid in the sense that half of the time it doesn't start. So
There you
go. The next story though really makes me.
I just want to say that this panel, these four people, they don't seem sold on this at all, and I don't know how many of them. I don't know if it was like 2 or 3 of them were saying that they have electric vehicles, and they're like, "No, I'm not sold on this." You know, the one girl or the one newscaster told the story about her friend running out of power and being stranded. So yeah, they own electric vehicles and they're not even sold on this. So this is just complete nonsense. It's giving me a headache, so I need to wrap up this video. Once again, I'm the Armchair Meddler. If you can, please give this video the thumbs up. And again, if you aren't subscribed, please subscribe. More videos coming soon. We will see you next time.